blessed ones of the nations of the world. One more time, thus as Obedient Moses or say or Sakodi of TRC, Ghana, coming to you from the land of America with the continuation of our exposition, Testimony, New World Disorder. We have watched part 98. This is part 99. Humanity, they are coming after our souls. So we know that humanity is in a moment where we all have to arise and totally resist Joe Biden's New World Disorder, which he calls New World Order. So we know that of a truth, God has been watching them very, very closely. For the sake of your precious life, my precious life, and for the sake of humanity. Back to the program, Testimony, New World Disorder. Ghana and the nations of the world. This is just the beginning. And Joe Biden, since I told us that the evil pursuit by his administration against me has brought us to where we have to open up his evils, pursuit to his own face here. They are unleashing all kinds of terror, unimaginable terror against me. Medical terrorism. To eliminate me as quickly as they can. But God is good. All the time. And all the time, God is good. Ghana, humanity and the nations of the world. The pursuers of the New World Order that Joe Biden is talking about. The pursuers of the Jacob's trouble. The pursuers of the Great Tribulation. The pursuers of the agenda to come after your soul, to take over your soul, my soul, and our souls. They are in Ghana. They are in America. Nana Addo Akufo and his government. In fact, Ghana, humanity, and the nations of the world. If we have watched Nana Addo Akufo very, very closely, if we have watched Ofori Atta, the Minister of Finance, very, very closely. If we have watched Mahamudu Bawumia very, very closely, we would understand that they know very well that that is the agenda they are pursuing against the Ghanaian people. What Joe Biden is talking about, the taking over of the souls of the Ghanaian people, that is what they are pursuing. And let me give the Ghanaian people one thing that we understand, that the Ghanaian people wake up, that the number one target of the Akufo government, Ofori Atta, Mahamudu Bawumia, and Addo Dankwa, and their government is to pursue the agenda of seeking to take over my soul and giving me ownership, giving me in ownership for the undercover agent. They have been very, very personal. But it's only that they are dealing with the Ghanaian people over their heads. Ghana, let's take Mahamudu Bawumia. Only Mahamudu Bawumia. Let's take him now. A few days ago, Mahamudu Bawumia has told the Ghanaian people that with his so-called medical drones, those that were saying in Ghana that he was, it has an agenda of the drones being able to spy on the nakedness of the Ghanaian people in their own home. It is not so, because had it not been pursued, some lives would have been lost. So convincing the Ghanaian, shaking the minds of the Ghanaian people from coming to know the truth of the evil side of their drone agenda. Ghana, recall when I was with you in Ghana, I was the very one. I told you of the fact that the drones has an evil agenda being pursued along it for the watching of the nakedness of the Ghanaian people in our own homes and our own matrimonial beds. I was the one. So the statement that Bawumia made a few days ago regarding that medical, it was a direct attack. Very, very personal attack. When he was talking about those that were saying that it is used to want the nakedness of the Ghanaian people in their home, it was a cowardly statement. He was talking specifically in reference to me. That was what he did. Let me give us one other example about Bawumia. In their pursuit with this U.S. undercover, Joe Biden and his administration, their agenda to destroy my innocent soul, my precious life in America. Ghana, from experience, from our history, we know that those that have taken over the nation and are pursuing this global evil agenda, they did the same thing to His Excellency Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah and destroyed his life in Romania. So they know very, very well what they are doing with Joe Biden. They are poised and purpose to murder me through medical terrorism in America. Because their own evil agenda is popping up here plainly before their eyes. And thank God that Joe Biden's own, from the horse's own mouth, Joe Biden's own mouth has spewed it out. Now that is the agenda he's pursuing, to lead the world, to let America lead the world. I didn't say that. He said it. Ghana, in regarding the total helplessness, we will get there. Hold on, don't panic. In regarding the total helplessness that is being inflicted on the Ghanaian people, this same Bible talks about the robbers of the people and the evil unbearable taxation period. Ghana, you are a test case. You have been turned as the guinea pig of the whole world. That is what they are using you for. The Bible has talked about it, and they are playing you. Ghana, amidst the total helplessness of our people, Ghanaians have been calling, where is Bawumia, who was professing to be the Lord over the economy of Ghana? when the city is in total tatters, things fall apart and the center cannot hold. Where is Mahmoud Bawumia? We have been told that there is a day that is coming. That day, Mahmoud Bawumia would respond to the global to the Ghana's economic situation. He would speak. For all these years, when since the stolen verdict, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo was imposed on the Ghanaian people under the guise of the court. 2 years, almost 2 years now, things are falling apart indiscriminately. And he has been silent. The Ghanaian people are calling for him. You know what? The Ghanaian people are being told that on the 7th of April, that is when Mahmoud Bawumia will speak on the economy. Ghana, we know why. Why was that date chosen? Why was that date? We will never understand until we are told. That date was chosen because of this undercover agent, her evil pursuit. It is a day, it is 1 day after the day that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo and his new terrorists, the CIA, the global hairless huge caricature, the new terrorists that operated in Ghana, came to seek to lynch me and got me kidnapped. 6th of April, 2011. We have 12 months in a year. How many days has April? 30 days. Bawumia chose no other day than 1 day after the day, the anniversary of the day that I got 2011. 2011 to 21. 22 will be exactly 11 years. That anniversary, a day after, that is when Bawumia has chosen that eventually he will speak on the economy of Ghana. You know what he's hoping for? They believe so much that by that 7th of April, Joe Biden, by his evil, invisible, headless, beastly caricature agenda, they would have succeeded in using the medical field to commit medical terrorism, and I will not be alive anymore. So Ghana's economic situation, mess, would be over when they have succeeded in killing me before that 7th of April. That anniversary, a day after the anniversary. I said the date was not chosen by mistake, Ghana. It is a day, the 6th of April, was the day that I was supposed to have been lynched by this undercover agent, by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo. They know exactly what they are doing to you. It is all about me. It is all about getting me out of life. I am their number one enemy. I am the one that they must kill. They know that the whole world is getting to know that Ghana and America are the center of the global evil pursuit. What is happening to us? They are feeling very, very uncomfortable that they are getting exposed. Ghana, did you know that Ofori Atta, beside Bawumia, Ofori Atta has told you that Ghana, we are in a war in reference to Addo forcing Honorable Addo. Ofori Atta has told Ghanaian people, I told the Ghanaian people that Ghana, they are in a war. You know what war is talking? War to get the African killed, to get me killed, murdered in America, or they die. They understand so well. They are speaking over and above your head. They hope that by the 7th of April, they will succeed in using the medical field in America to murder me. No joke here. Ghana. Akwa to the program testimony. New World Disorder. They have, as I speak, this 25th of April, they are sabotaging every effort for you to hear my voice through testimony, new work, through this avenue. Okay. Besides that, they have used Joe Biden together with this Joe Biden in pursuit of the agenda of this US undercover agent. They have infiltrated the IRS, Internal Revenue, to make sure that my tax refund that I filed for 2022 up till now, 2020 tax, they are withholding my refund money to make sure that I don't have any fund on me to fight for my life when they are using the agenda to get me murdered at all costs. IRS has given 16 weeks from December. That 16 weeks ends in April. It ends in April. By which time they are hoping that the agenda to use the medical field to murder me would have succeeded. So the funds would have been locked. So practically, they are working with the IRS of US to aid willful, cowardly crimes of willful, cowardly secret killing of Ghanaians to see corporate terrorists in America. According to the program testimony, New World Disorder, they are using the labor department. They have I said they are able to take over every institution of the earth. They have infiltrated the labor department. And they are using the labor department to withhold my unpaid wage for working for Georgina Menu. She owes me almost $5,000. They must hijack the wage and refuse. Play games with the FBI, Montgomery County Police. The pursuers of the beastly headless caricature evil agenda. Make sure that I don't get my unpaid wage. At the same time, they have made the Exxon company, which I was working for, and they use the Montgomery County, the infiltrates in the Montgomery County Police to set me up for bomb on November the 29th, 2021. That they killed me, they destroyed me. I have planted bomb. They have found evidence. They attacked me on the dot 2 a.m. I was there by myself. They are using the same Montgomery County Police. With the Exxon company, they are playing their games. They have taken my job for the past 2 weeks now. They told me I'm to start on the 2 weeks falls on March 24th. That is when they will call me about my job, starting off my job. Yesterday was March 24th. I called them, and they are playing the games. Joe Biden needs that. They are making the Labor Department play their role. They are making the Labor Department that infiltrated playing their role. They have told me on the 24th of March that yesterday that I will be about my job. The boss of the manager that asked me to stay home for 2 weeks because of my injury. Total nonsense. I've been working with they have been working with the injury since January. And because they were refusing to take responsibility for the injury, the on-the-job injury. And I was asking, they have been made to lie to me that they wrote an incident report on my injury and they have sent it to the company. Give me my copy. They are saying they don't have the copy. So they must find means quickly to get rid of me, to take my job. March 24th came. After the 2 weeks, I called them. They have shifted to March 28th, Monday. Why? Because they must play their game until they have succeeded in using the medical field to murder me. You didn't hear it well. Then give us some proof. on March the 1st. March the 1st. This document is the proof. It's a referral order from Medical Access, which is being used by the Joe Biden's administration, Akufo Addo's administration, to seek medical terrorism against him, to let the Exxon company get away with their responsibility for them on the job medical on a job injury, their responsibility in the interest of this U.S. undercover agent. That Medical Access referred me to Capital Digestive Care on the 1st of March to go see them for an appointment in regarding a situation that has nothing to do with my physical injury. Capital Digestive Care. I went to the Capital Digestive Care. The home of residence has been infiltrated. My job has been infiltrated by the beastly headless evil caricature which operates based on the U.S. which exploits U.S. intelligence and technology to run. They are taking over my job. From home to everywhere I go, they pursue me 24/7. Where I am, whatever I'm speaking, they hear it directly. They are watching me directly, although you don't see it. Now, me and the drones. Ghana, Akwa to the program, Testimony, New World Disorder. So before every appointment that I go at the Medical Access, they don't allow any contact between me and any human being without them coming in between. Accessing medical help, medical service, they have infiltrated to seek medical terrorism against me. They made the Medical Access refer me to Capital Digestive Care. I went to them, and tactically, they had made the Capital Digestive Care book an appointment for me for March 22. This is very March 20. That is when they have the opportunity to attend to the situation. March 22. They are playing us on figures, which thing is the other side of Joe Biden's New World Order nonsense. Beastly caricature agenda. They were playing on March 22. That as you come to see you will understand that later. So as you come to see for the appointment. I went between March the 1st and March 22. The FBI, the beastly headless invisible caricature, they have already taken over the Capital Digestive Care. Coached the health professional that was to attend to me as to exactly what to do, how my life must be played in seeking to commit medical terrorism against me. Ghana, the medical professional was made to treacherous referred me for a medical procedure which required that a tube will be stuck down through my throat and other be stuck through my A word. And the medical professional, having been coached, knows so well that it is an opportunity for Joe Biden to finish and execute their medical terrorism, to finish me once and for all using the medical field. I've been very, very tactical, playing the African, You see, the procedure is not that scary. It's not that um, terrible. There is no much. There's no side effect. Oh, anyway, there is somehow side effect because anything has side effect. Okay, I was listening. It required that we will put you to sleep. We will sedate you. We would you will be put to sleep. And after for 15 minutes after the about 15 after the procedure, then we will wake you back up. This is supposed to take place. You are supposed to do that to me. Let's watch here. March the 30th, 2022. March 30th, 2022. Ghana, you know that it is the medical field that Addo Akufo used to kill His Excellency Jerry John Rawlings. There are countless of our people that, against the medical ethics of do no harm, the medical field has been used to kill them in the interest of this US undercover agent. When they cannot kill those innocent, barbarously, like they killed him, like they crushed Ebony in the middle of this and killed him, like they poisoned Ebony on the job and killed him on the job, Kaba, and killed him on the job. If they cannot do that to you, they must use medical terrorism, and they have killed countless Ghanaians. America, Ghana, humanity, and the nations of the world. I have been reporting to the United Nations constantly. The International Criminal Court, African Union, about the danger of medical terrorism that I face in America under Joe Biden, supported by Nana Addo Akufo. There is no joke about it. They fixed the date, March the 30th. They will put me to sleep. You know that in every medical procedure, that requires that you will not be conscious. You have been sedated. You sign your life away. And the medical professional, knowing he's doing the ugly bit of Joe Biden, political evil, beastly, invisible, headless caricature, doing their agenda. Okay, actually, it's not that there is no side effect, but there is a side effect, but it is minimal, you know. We will wake you after the procedure. Ghana, they will put me to sleep. If it is a normal sleep, the disciples told Jesus that, Lord, if Lazarus is asleep, then he needs not that anybody wake him. He will wake by himself. Jesus said, hey, my friends, Lazarus is dead. Lazarus is no more. He's dead. They have perfectly orchestrated. But that by the 7th of, by April 7th, Baumia's set date, they would have been able to silence the African for good. He will no longer be alive. They will put me to sleep. I have signed my life away. I am half dead. They are carrying out the surgery. I have signed my life. No family member of mine is aware. No human being in my life is aware. I have gone to sign away my life. Because in America that I have nobody but the God of the Bible. I have signed my life. They have hijacked my life in a medical procedure room. They are medical professionals. They have been fully fed with the interest of the political sticks, Joe Biden and Addo Akufo. Let him know that we are putting him half dead. And that is the end of his life. He will not come back again. That will give us an opportunity in Ghana for us to let Bawumia stand up. Because by that time, they know the African is dead. March 30, 2022. One more time, that date was not set in vain. My Reverend Dr. David Nabemado. He was assassinated, murdered, killed on December 30th. One day to the end of the year. It was not, they well calculated it. Send their criminal into the house of God to pierce knife into his upper torso. Kill him on, he must die on that very day. Since I went to Ghana and I was fellowshipping in the church, there have been Sundays upon Sundays. None of the Sundays fell on the exact day that they want the man killed. It was well calculated. March 30th. December 30th. They tried the January 17th. It didn't work. So they were very much sure that on March 30th, they will pave way for Mahamudu, Mahamudu Bawumia. I will be no longer alive. It will be time for the U.S. government, Joe Biden and his administration, to start pouring in the money. We have killed the African. We have finished with him. We have silenced him for good. He's no more. Ghana, we are not talking about jokes here. This is the time for every Ghanaian, every African, every member of the human race, every member of the American people who know that all men are created equal. Africans cannot be killed to appease one U.S. undercover agent. I know. Joe Biden feels so guilty in his conscience. His predecessor too, Obama, could not get up the courage to pay the reparation due to the African people, the noble African American people, regarding the slavery and human enslavement. Joe, would you do it? There's a sense of John F. Kennedy, they shall assassinate him. The assassins of Abraham Lincoln shall assassinate him. So he must find means to pay for the slavery and the human enslavement. With my precious life, in appeasing this U.S. undercover agent. They are murdering me in Ghana through medical terrorism. They are so much sure that on the 30th of March, everything shall go through. They are playing the parliament. They are playing the Ghanaian people. We have a beautiful economic approaches, solutions to the problem. When did we hear that? Yes, yesterday or a day before yesterday. They are looking at March 30th, by which time the medical terrorism would have succeeded. They have put the African back to half dead, sedated him. He signed his life away. No family member was aware. Nobody in his life was aware. He was at the mercy of so-called medical professionals, medical terrorists. He agreed that there is a risk. And at the end of it, we are trying to wake him. He didn't wake. The doctors are innocent. Their hands are clean. The headless, beastly, huge, grand, tall, invisible caricature is to blame. But where do you find the beastly creature? He doesn't exist. Invisible. You can't blame him. So the medical terrorists are innocent. They did that to Michael Jackson. They did that to Jerry John Rawlings and many of my land. Ghana, don't yield. Don't bow. Africa, all in America that believe that all men are created equal. The moment is here. We must totally resist. They have worked so much, so well that April 30th is when I'm supposed to pay my rent. If they have rendered me penniless, I will be put out of the home. I go for the medical procedure and I don't come back again. They have finished with me. They have swept making sure that God has no way of me being able to pay my rent. God has no way. And that they will finish everything by March 30th. America and the nations of humanity, United Nations. This is a well-calculated medical terrorism. Yesterday, March 24th, I called the facility. They hoped. They wanted the procedure quick. Do you remember on the 1st of March, I went to them? And it took March 22nd for them to get me an appointment to meet me. They met me, and this time, we didn't have that same, but from March 22nd, yeah, quick. March 30th, they must do it. This time, not 3 weeks, because calculatedly, they need that date. I called the facility on March the 24th, yesterday. Told them simply, cancel the appointment. I am not comfortable with the procedure. That's all. Ghana, Africa, United Nations, humanity and the nations. I am in imminent and existential threat of medical terrorism. We must demand total justice and my exit from America to my blessed land of Ghana. Ghana, humanity, all that believe that all men are created equal. This is the time for us to totally agitate, totally insurrect, totally resist against Joe Biden and his administration, against Nana Addo Akufo, until they have gotten me back to my land of Ghana. God bless you. And God bless my homeland, Ghana. They are sabotaging this expose to get to you. And we know why. God bless you.